Let's just start it. Here I go on the road again. T-K-E. T-Y-K-O-T-K-O. You're out of there. But T-K-E. Let's see what this is. Felony ring. The residue it forms around your nostril after snorting illegal substances, methamphetamine. Somebody got one of them all around their nose. All right, TKE. Okay. Loves nasty and makes panties drop like no other. Who's this? Who's this guy? I mean, it could be a woman for somebody. Is he in jail? If he's not in jail, this cat is in spiritual jail, and it could be that if he's the kind of guy that where girls just drop their drawers for this cat, he could be putting his boundaries up with it feels like the entire neighborhood. Turn the page. This is mentally trapped. I can't take it anymore. This could be the one that's near death, or they were. I'm happier by myself. Yeah, I'm a panty dropper. But I know that in order for I gotta wisen up. Yeah, because it's, what is this? He was a cheater, definitely a player. Threesomes even. Had a horrible attachment. Turn the page. You came from Egyptian descent. This is a god or a goddess that's doing this, but it feels like it's a female. Or this is what he wants. I never saw so many people walk in the building. Are you in some kind of establishment where there's a lot of people walking in and out? Yeah. Oh, someone was being lied to about a child the whole time. That they're showing me somebody that literally couldn't get away from a situation quick enough. The only reason that I was holding on to this was because I thought this kid was mine, but I realized that was an illusion. Yeah. And this is me reaping what I sow. I guess I can accept this shit because I offered, or I didn't take the advice of someone. Who's this? Someone told me long ago. I offered my love, or there's a relationship that they got into. It's not love though. For some time. Now he wants a solid relationship. Damn, I've been trapped with kids. I've been trapped in a marriage. Yeah, he's hoping that he has another opportunity. Pisces. I want to know. He would get into relationships just for sport, or he would just sleep with women just for sport. This is the player of all players. And he can have anybody he wants. He could be Egyptian. Healthy, sink or swim. Somebody decided to do the butterfly stroke, the back stroke. Whew, I'm hot. Currently have a life insurance policy out on you. Maybe he found this out. Yeah, I smartened up to the fact that maybe my friends were even had a life insurance policy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, male, or this is your own father. Maybe he didn't believe it. Because this guy had things too, though. It wasn't just a life insurance policy. This opened up another door for people to actually get a will and testament and leave everything to them. He doesn't care about the judicial system. I feel like he's one of them where he doesn't care about police officers or friggin' agents, or he knows that it's bullshit. He's very intuitive. He was planning on sending some kind of a message, but I think that he realizes that if he sent that as a text message, it would have came out a little, maybe cocky. Maybe he's a little competitive with women. Yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Little girl, what's your name? Now he's disappointed to find out the truth either about an earth sign. What's this truth about? Y'all know your name, right? That his name was even changed. This, yeah, he knows the truth about a relationship. This is soulmate. That they were just trying to stop this now. Because I must have said something, or I said that I was in love with somebody. Or this person, wow. This is that guy that can just walk into a room and girls throw their shit like frisbees at him. But there's a divine feminine here somewhere. This my readings seem to be focused a lot on. It must be 21 years or older. Goddess. Student. With the female, I think that this cat is learning about how many men have changed themselves to female, even if they did it at a young age. I mean, even if you decide to chop that shit off at 12, he wants someone that was born a female. Yes, success. He went to college. He's educated. This is a student of success. This could be someone who went to law school or medical school. And he had a successful marriage, but then, and they had a business together. If these were two doctors or two lawyers or something like that, this was successful business, successful marriage, or that's what he thought it was going to be. Like, we're both involved in the same thing. We're high school sweethearts or college sweethearts. We both have successful practices, but I'm still stressed out. Because, am I just content? Now that I'm thinking about it, is there something better out there for me? Busy schedules. He doesn't want this running from one thing to another, from a job to the gym to this to meeting. This is coming out a lot too about how people just want a more simpler kind of life. He wants to offer his love to somebody before they move away. I don't really feel like this cat has a passion for marriage. I don't feel like he wants to get married. He thinks that that is all part of the system. That just makes you fight. As soon as you see that piece of paper, now all of a sudden there's jealousy. You start fighting. Now, yeah. Who are you? Who? He lied about not having money too. He's been staying to himself. This guy has actually been isolating himself from his friends, from his family, because he's trying to, because I think that he would treat for things, or he would be the one that would help people out, but he doesn't get it in return. Shadow side. Conflict. He defeated his shadow side, which would be what? Maybe attachment to money, women, memories of love. He's starting to, maybe he wants that. I don't know, were you with this guy in the past or something? Hold on. Your desire for intimacy. That's what it is. I've been with these chicks, or what I think are females, regardless of whether they are or not. Like I said, some of them are females, but they just don't have this, it's to change the way you feel about sex. Look at that. Oh. He has a strong work ethic, or a very powerful position in a job setting. There's a wife or something that was lying about being in the same line of work. He could have found this out. And at first, he got into this impulsively, very quick. That's what he does. She was a loving woman, but then all of a sudden something changed, and she started changing the way she spoke to him. Like, something's up. How do you just change how you feel about me just like that? Pads and rotors. She could have even done, if he could be taking public transportation because the things keep happening to his vehicle. Brakes, like, it's always something, man. It really is. It's always something. Normally this guy wouldn't be angry or even be affected if a female cut him off. There'll be peace when you are done. Don't you cry no more. He's actually shedding tears for a woman, and it's because she cut him off. Don't you cry no more. This could be a king or someone that has that type of a prince or something. He was having a hard time with the ego death, just taking the loss, going on a different path. He could have liked them real young. Yeah, he wanted to play around. I like to play around. Even with dark shit, this could even be S&M or swinging. But he secretly had a wife. This is this player. Damn, hold on a second. Let me get one of these. Now what? Networker. He could have been even dating on dating sites. This feels like someone that just needed to constantly be entertained. Just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. He could have been, there's a doctrine here. He was loyal to a doctrine. And he realized he was fooled, so he could have been a Christian or someone that believed in Allah or something like that. And this could be arranged marriages. Even with younger. You know those cultures where the parents don't care if she's 20 and you're 35. They just want to be able to choose. They want a submissive. He doesn't like that. This could be someone who's Native American, Hindu, Persian, or something like that. My charade is the event of the season. That surely means that I don't know. Huh? He could be one of many kids. The youngest, firstborn, fortune. Now I want to see. You mean there are other options? I don't have. So wait a minute. This is why he's putting his boundaries up with a family group, because this is their culture. I don't want this. You mean I can actually go choose? So he went probably to get in his car. It could have been the brakes. All right. One of his friends wanted to get even with him. Somebody here, because he said he was leaving or moving on, and his friends have to do the same thing. There's a environment where they're all in arranged marriages, and he can't stand this. It feels like this guy had women just lining up. Look at that. I don't know why I'm looking at this chick like, do you like me? In the past. What was he anticipating? That it wouldn't work out because he knew that there was no love there. He wants an opportunity at something secure, solid, where I'm in love. I want to see this person every day. Let's see what this is like. Let's see what, maybe even a marriage with someone, maybe because I want to be with them, with no manipulation, no gaslighting, no black magic. He could also come from a culture where they do a lot of that shit. I'm gonna control my emotions. Okay, he doesn't want to be narcissistic anymore. This cat may not even care about the money that's being left to him with wealth. That's what this feels like. I'm concerned more about living the life that I want to live. You can keep your money, you can keep your jewels, your castle, whatever the hell this shit is that you guys keep trying to hang over my head and get me to marry these broads. But at this point, there's so much shady shit going on with turning males into females, even at birth, and then just so much trans, whatever you want to call it, that there are men even in other countries that come from wealth who are like, so what, am I going to be set up with a man? Is that what you're telling me now? That you're going to arrange a marriage with? When does this friggin' generational curse end? Maybe there's a man realizing, whether they want to admit it or not, I see this as a curse. I'm not happy. I go through how many women a day? I mean, I don't even know if they're actually born females. I don't want to check all their records. And how do I even, it just seems like I want out. Let me pause this. Stay tuned. But my heart, I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come alone. Take me home. Did this guy leave and move to Egypt, or vice versa? Take me to your heart. Long winding road. Tell me about this. I'm on my way. He's fighting for something. This beautiful woman. Oh my God. Her beauty puts something into the atmosphere all over the world. This is a conflict. Your beauty and this, whatever this is you give off, is causing conflict in men, but it's sexual conflict all over the world. Do you feel this?
Power on.
My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. These are divine masculine. Waking up. I'm on my way. We're waking up. Don't leave without me. I hope I get there first. These guys are married, but they're married to shady. They're not sure who they're married to. They love your self-confidence. They love their gratitude. But, oh. Hold on a second. Somebody knows that the clock is ticking. If I just sit here, look at this Queen of Pentacles, right? This is wife material. But not only is this wife material, but here's this sexy, self-confident, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. If I just sit around like this with my arms crossed, somebody gonna scoop her up. Yeah. I'm skilled. There could be triplets. There's 3 of them coming towards you. Yep, truth. They want to marry this woman and they're all in the same family. They want to hold on to you. And I honestly think that not only do they want to hold on to you, but they want to live a life of, if we could live in a cage together and just block out the world. That's what I want. They could have in the past kind of was a little weary about you because they were told something. It's just being blinded to, oh, real love. Real love. I'm searching for the real love. Okay. Why is this being? I think they're hoping that they will be an option for you, or at some point this was an option, but this Page of Cups was just a very small offer. They wanted, or they felt trapped in some kind of a relationship and they're like, I don't want to offer something to this person while I feel like I'm still trapped in this. Come as you are. As a friend. Some of these guys already offered something to you. What's going on? They were manipulated by some people in the judicial system. And they trusted them. Yeah, with the justice. Well, if they say that this one is a prostitute or that they're a murderer, or, I mean, why would they? They had a badge, so they believed them. And now they're finding out that they were, yeah, a lie. That they're not actually police officers, or I should have just relied on my ancestors. I don't even know why I believe this guy, or I believe these guys, or whoever these people are. And you know what? I honestly feel like they thought it wasn't going to bother them. That this looks bothered. This is constant disappointment. Oh my God, I'm so disappointed in myself. Hold on. I don't have a gun. Give me some names. FM PRW. This could be a Pete. Patrick. Freeman Williams. L or A, Alex, Larry Lamont, Lane, Cop. Why are they showing up now? Pull over, pull over. Now it feels like they want to offer a helping hand because you did something for these guys in the past, and it helped them out a lot. But what? There's always a but with this. You helped them out with something big in the past. You were a blessing to these guys in the past. Oh. You could have even given that. This is solving cases and shit too. Getting notoriety or getting awards and stuff for cases that they didn't have anything to do with solving. Things to do. Have lunch with demons, slay demon, save the world. They know that that's what you came here to do. You have something to do with what's going on in this world and what needs to change. Landlord or property manager. Why do you keep coming up? Hates men. Why do you keep popping up? Oh, the runner is now the chaser. And I'm going to be honest with you, because this could be men for men or women for women too. If you felt like, hold on a second. If you felt like you had some people that wanted you to chase them, I feel like you were very confident. In fact, I don't need to chase you. I know who I am. Now something is flipping. There is a huge shift in so many different areas. Because when we hear shift, I think we just mean energetic shift and we feel uncomfortable. No. It's a shift with men is what it feels like. Now, I want this. I'm tired of being cheated on or just being a cheater. I don't want to cheat anymore. Yeah, I'm over it. I can't even be distracted. Like, with the lies that come from, I can't take the lies and the freaking cheating and just the stealing from this chick. I didn't believe you when you said I had to block this broad out. I didn't believe it. She keeps trying to call me and shit. I'm blocking it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were my world. You were the only one that was loyal to me. I know you were the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay, I know that maybe I wanted you to give up whatever this psychic thing is that you have. I didn't want you to do that with me. I felt a little intimidated because I felt like you could see, or every time I spoke something, or you would know if I wasn't legit coming to you. This is why I didn't call you on your phone, because I'm concerned that your gifts, that you're going to assess me. But now it feels like someone can't stop, or they can't hold it in. But go ahead and assess me. I'll tell, what do you want to know about me? I'm ready to just be honest about who I was, what I've done in the past. I was married. All right, I did this foolishly. It wound up like he's ready to just start talking. Maybe I married you in the past. Maybe he's going to say that he married you in the past. All right. Then I fell in love and I didn't know what to do with it. What is this shit? I targeted you. I still cared more about money than anything else. But now I see there's attention, right? Now you got my attention. Maybe what got my attention with you was for sexual reasons. It could have been the way you looked, or just something about your boobs or something. There's something here where he realizes that the reason that you got his attention before was because of sexual or something with your body and shit. You were a sacrifice. And then something happened and you left or took off and shit. And he could have heard that you cheated or you didn't want to be, or there could have been a note even saying, I don't want this. Or something happened. Something happened here, but whatever you said to him, it was the truth. I don't know if it was an argument or a disagreement or something, but you were honest about it. You could have said, I'm going to roll. He didn't think you were going to roll. Or there's something here about you, someone leaving. And then he was like this. I'm coming on the front line. What are you talking? I can't even stop. What is this? I never felt like this before. I don't know if I've had people leave, but let me just put the scenario out there. If so-and-so left, because this is probably the one, he's probably thinking back to whatever girl he was most interested in. If that one just did this, would I be like this? I mean, she just cut me the fuck off. What happened? We were just talking and having fun and shit. We were married. Or it was just great. You guys could have even went for walks or just hung out. You both like nature and shit like that. And I feel like, but this was an opportunity for him to level up financially, and he wasn't telling you this in secret. You were investing in this for something different. He was waiting on some kind of payout. And I feel like something happened and either you walked away or got in your car and left. Right? Or he was told there was an illusion that you left for some other dick. He was made to believe that you left him for someone else. I don't really think he appreciated you anyway. It's almost like the universe took you away from him. And then he probably had that God complex where if he did think you left or you left, this is him. This is what I feel. You'll be back. What would you do without me? I mean, there's no way she won't be back. And then I think you went on a totally different path. Trying to figure out, am I ever going to find a guy that just loves me and just can give me love? There's something that happened where it's the same type of guy as you just dealt with, or guys that you just dealt with, and you felt like you were going back to the past. So he reminded you of something that you just got over or you don't fuck with anymore. And then you went on there, maybe I'll find a guy that actually is, doesn't breadcrumb me and shit, doesn't want to cheat, doesn't want to try to make me jealous with other chicks, doesn't want to have threesomes, isn't closed off emotionally. Instead of showing any kind of emotion, he's silent, or the emotion he does show is anger and wanting to get even with me. And it's like, if I cut off any kind of love to him at all and he feels that shit, now I'm the enemy, I'm the problem, even though he started it. It just felt like someone had to go. You had to leave. And This was a quick marriage. I don't know if you guys hit it off immediately and then you decided to get married, but there was an opportunity in it for one of you. He was trying to hold on to your kid. You could have felt like maybe you didn't want I don't think, maybe you didn't know you were married. And you didn't want, maybe he was too clingy, but he was trying to keep you around because there was ulterior motive. And I think you're the kind of person that just likes to be free. You like your alone time a lot. And that caused a tower moment for him. He didn't like that. Because he never actually had to beg for attention. And I feel like he was so happy when you were around. He couldn't stand the fact that if you said, look, I'm going to go home, or I'm just going to do this. He's used to women being very clingy. This is foreign to this cat. I have even another deck. Yeah, alright. Throat chakra, solar plexus. I forget what solar plexus is. God damn it. Okay. Self-esteem. You said something that did something to this guy, but it was truth. He needed to hear it. I don't know if it was something about his ego. You could have called him a narcissist. Something happened where, and it just stomped on it. Or he cheated because his self-esteem was low. Maybe he liked it better that way. When you left and moved on, you worked on yourself and you became more confident. And now he could want you back or something. But I think you were lied to anyway, or he was lied to. There's a huge lie about this marriage in particular. It just faithfully. Did someone say that you cheated? And that you did? I just don't want to be in this marriage. I feel like I'm not getting enough out of it. I just want to be alone. Or this guy felt like, he could get into relationships because he's afraid that he's going to die alone. And so this turns into, I'm never going to find love because I just keep jumping into something. He was by himself for a little while and single. He manifested you. You were the woman of his dreams. But he couldn't cut out the immature behavior, the juggling, the mind games, the saying I want to leave, it's over. And then let's work it out. And then it's over. And then I'm good. I love you. I feel like this guy, you could have even thought that maybe he was gay because of the shit that was going on. And it's like, I just want to move on. I'm not leaving you high and dry. Or you wouldn't have done that though. That's the thing here. I feel like if you would have moved on, you would have never just left like this and not said a word. He didn't even try looking for you though. Was he working with cops or dirty cops even? He did something to your car too. He's a heartbreaker. That's what he does. He's very good at leaving is what this is. This is skilled at moving on when there's tower moments. There's an argument. That's it. I'm immediately gone. I'm shut down. And this is what I became great at. I'm a fucking narcissist is what I am. When it comes to women, good women. But there's an Empress here, and it's like he met his match with this one when it comes to standing up and defending and arguing and stating how you feel. There is a fight, And either, and maybe he was, oh, got it. Whatever this argument was, he was planning on being the one to leave, and I feel like you did it first, and it fucked this dude up. It did, because he's like, that's it. We had an argument. What am I going to say? I'm going to say this. But see, what he did was planned out and thought of, and it's all calculated. I feel like you were just like, bitch, I'm gone. And he's not used to this shit. He's always the one that breaks up or leaves or says, get out. And I feel like you took your shit and you rolled because you have self-respect. And he could not believe this shit. Yep. You're like, where I go, everything gets watered, bitch. Okay? Everywhere I go, the shit is green. It grows around me. I know I'm everything I know my worth, goddammit. And you started healing from this shit. Like, I just feel like things started happening around you. You could have been spending time in nature and shit. You're destined to be a star. And he just left like this. That's what he thought. You healed from something, or you would have. If this was you years ago and this happened, so this was a test. You passed the test with this. You went through this shit for most of your life, probably as a divine feminine. You're empath and you dated narcissist. You dealt with this shit. You healed from it. That's why you handled it different this time. Let's say he was the first one to walk away for somebody. This is the situation. He was the first one to walk away. He thought you were going to come crawling back or starting a fight or please, please, please. And I feel like the fact that you dealt with some shit, the difference between a healed woman and a non-healed woman, and you just took it on the chin, divine feminine. That's what I feel like, and he couldn't fucking stand it. He thought you were going to want to hold on to this relationship. She'll be back, no doubt. I mean, because there's no fucking way she's going to be happy or content without me. I mean, look at my dick. That's what I feel like. But, hold on. I know she'll hold on to me while I offer my dick to other people. This is how it's always been. She's loving. And then maybe, let's just say this. If that doesn't work, this is his tactics. If that doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that on my social media platform or there's some kind of message that she gets where she knows I'm dating. And she's going to get real jealous and competitive because she's one of the competitive, insecure broads, right? This is a guy that competes with women and he is an opportunist and he gets with women who have things. Or if they don't have, because I think you didn't have shit or maybe you had something, whatever. But that's not why he was attracted. That's not what it was. He was really attracted to you, but he'll only be in a relationship if he's getting something out of it. So then he had to get a life insurance policy on is what it looks like. But you guys possibly had sex. It could have been really good sex with the devil. Hold on a second. This could have even been at a family's home, a family member's home or something. You guys had this toxic, heated, hot, sexual relationship. And I think that, I don't know how many days you spent together before this marriage happened, whether you know it or not. But I feel like he was committed from the gate, and he could have even just not shown his face for a couple of days. He asked you to marry. He asked you to marry him, or he was going to do this. Why is this upside down? Because of his pride. He wanted to, but there's a business here about this. And I guess it would have made him look bad. He kept this to himself, but he watched you the whole time. Whatever happened, I feel like this guy stalked you. He saw you, and I think that you're confident in the way that you look. You don't deal with men or get into relationships with men just because. Anymore because they care what kind of money you have. I feel like you were going through it financially, and you told him this. You were honest about this, that you were taking a lot of loss. You could have talked about going through some kind of awakening or something like that, and that you felt he preyed on this instead. Yeah, you told him you were getting betrayed, or that you were whatever, something was going on in your life, and instead of him being a man and either walking away from doing this to you or getting into this for the right reasons, he took advantage that you were going through this. he had an opportunity to have a really good friend in his life and have a whole new start and everything like that. But instead, yeah, he foolishly, put his guard up because of the money thing. That took precedence. Victory and success. Well, that's my yes card in this. Firm foundation. Material and spiritual prosperity. He realizes that that's what you would have brought to the table. That when it was solid with you, and that this would have been a really successful marriage if he didn't care more about the money than anything else. Now he's experiencing loss, and he's like, damn, man, where can I get this woman again? Rejoice and celebration with authority. I feel like he's got some friends who are in the judicial system who are going through some loss as well. And I honestly think that they can feel that this man feels heartbreak. This could even be a father or somebody that he feels like he lost the love of his life. He treats women like toys. Objects. You're one of my favorite people to sit in silence next to while looking at my phone. Did he not give you any attention? Now he wants to give you all of his attention. You are a solid individual, like I don't even think I could tip you over. You are the most loyal, upfront, honest, loving person in his life. But he does that. He gives you all this attention and then he pulls it back. It's so that you beg for it. Because he wanted you to fight for him, or he wanted you to be jealous. Yeah, he triangulates this way. He'll even send himself text messages, or right before you get to his house, he'll text somebody knowing they're going to text right back. He's very good at this shit. You walk in the door, he gets a message, he knows you're the type of woman that goes, who's that? He likes this. But you're not like this. You are smart to this. I feel like you could feel that he wanted to triangulate you. He tried to make you jealous with somebody. And you're like, I'm happy by myself. I don't need that. I don't need to be with a man who competes with me and secretly wants to make me jealous. Like, I could do bad all by myself, motherfucker. And it was almost like he wanted to sabotage whatever this path was that you were on. You learned it. Or you are now. That you started changing your life and you came really far, and this would have fucked it up. You're very psychic, and I think you played stupid around this cat. Maybe it was just a bad judgment call. Maybe you wanted to believe that this person was who they said they were. This was a very strong love, though. I feel like this was a very innocent, childlike, we mock each other, we're like two little kids type of thing. But he has a hard time communicating how he feels, and he holds this shit in. And then when something comes out, it comes out really abrasive, and it comes out mean. And this is how he's been. His father could have been like this even, but this is always the relationships that he has. And some of it is because women nitpicked him or poked the lion and got that out of him. And then some of it was just that carrying over into the next relationship for someone and doing that to someone who didn't deserve it. He was always concerned about sex. He only got into relationships. This guy could be an older guy that was established, still getting to relationships just for fucking. Always trying to figure out how can I move on and find something better. This is that guy where the grass is always greener. And if they weren't successful or they didn't give him attention, he didn't want nothing to do with them. He didn't really get with women to speak with them. Or he wanted to maybe, but he never really had a woman in his life that he could have a serious conversation with. He never thought about getting married. There's a Taurus. Male. He never really experienced real love in his life. So if there was ever another opportunity that presented itself while he was with a woman and he thought it was better than who he was with, he wouldn't even get to know her first. It's impulsive. It's a generational curse. But he's closed off to this divine feminine type because there's something that comes with her where she would force him to have to work on himself in this devil type shit. She would make him change. I don't know if it, and he didn't want to do that. He wasn't ready for that. I don't know how she does it. You all do it differently. Hold on a second. I think that you were a little too strong-willed, and it had this guy stuck like, what? You know what's weird is he has a lot of female friends. And I don't know, for someone, you friend-zoned this guy, or you may have said, or you denied a relationship, and he felt like a fool. It's the kind of thing where he finally opened his heart up, and you friend-zoned him, and he was into you for a long time. Or there's a friend of his that said you didn't want anything to do with this man. They were secretly in love with you. Who is the friend? I can't believe this is going on for this long. MC, it could be Michael. CK, Chuck. FN. LIFR. TR. A lot of, wait, I don't know. Love in an elevator. I guess what's the gist of this whole thing? Ugh. Summon, vision, and confidence. He didn't have, maybe he didn't like that about you. You drew this guy in. Your confidence is so attractive to this man. But it wasn't then. Or it's still, maybe he just doesn't know how to deal with this shit. Because when you rolled, you stayed gone. And he was already anticipating and probably even thinking steps ahead of what you guys were going to do when you came back and just apologize, because you're that person that will apologize because you don't want to fight. And he didn't appreciate that side of you, this one. He actually thought that that made you weak or made you easier prey. And now I can take advantage of this and pick a fight. And she's always going to apologize and I can do my thing. And I think you fucking took off and it was a wrap. And now someone's like, wait, what do you mean? Dude, no, are you sure I didn't miss a call? Didn't know if I could check in his phone or checking on you. Because he's just not used to this. This is a lesson for both of you. We're not going nowhere. Hope this helped. Love you, Philly out.